It's a wonderful time for celebration and joy, and I'm happy to be sharing this message. I'm sending it to all of you, my dear ones. To start things off, I would like to begin by wishing every one of you the very best of luck as we talk about the specific signs of the 12 months. For the very first sign, which is Aries, this particular transit is going to have the absolute greatest impact on your fourth house of home and family. The fourth house represents the foundation of our roots, our family, our relatives, our identity, our home, and our security. A blessing, a gift, or some wonderful news is coming that will make you truly happy in this area. In this area, a new path will open up for you. If you keep your vibration high, if your vibration is low, you will act as you did in the past. Out of pride, out of thinking you have something or nothing has changed, or wanting to prove that I haven't received anything this month. It simply will not work out for you, and it will turn your home and your entire environment into a restrictive prison. But if you open up your arms and heart to this transit that is happening right now, abundant blessings and good fortune will surely come to you from the planets Venus and Jupiter. It comes to this specific part of your home where you can finally experience a profound sense of peace and lasting tranquility, which had previously become a very stressful and incredibly tense environment, whether that was at home, at work, or within your personal relationships. Now, you can finally turn it into a place of joy and a harmonious home, bringing wonderful blessings into the house, or perhaps successfully selling your current property, buying new land or a house, changing your workplace, getting a brand new office, or entering a completely fresh work environment. All of these positive changes will bring you great blessings and deep inner peace. Likewise, it is very possible that your relationships with your sister, close relatives, or maternal relatives, which may have caused some significant tension or discomfort for you in the past, will also begin to improve significantly. It had previously caused significant conflict between you and your beloved family members, but all of this will soon be completely resolved. And for you, my dear Taurus, this positive shift will happen right in your fourth house. The house of sibling, the house of close relatives, the house of expressing oneself, and the house of conversation. All of these are involved. The unyielding stubbornness you used to have, and the way you handled various situations so harshly, saying things like, "I won't change, this is what I say," or "I have to stand by my words," or being entirely detached and indifferent. This is all going to leave your home, and a much sweeter, more desirable, and pleasant version of a Taurus will begin to emerge in its place. There is a very strong possibility that you'll start creating content based on the knowledge you have, or maybe you'll begin a new job. You might receive some exceptionally positive and encouraging news about your future life, something that had worried you in previous years. It's possible that in the work you're doing now, whatever it may be, you'll discover a hidden secret or a profound mystery that could completely change your life, and your income and future earnings could start from this very month of June, expanding from what you're currently doing on a daily basis in a way that's completely and utterly unbelievable today. Very distressing and difficult issues have been happening in your life since well before 2019. None of these experiences have been pleasant for you at all. It is possible that all the paths forward were closed off to you, or maybe you simply didn't show your true self and instead hid away because you deeply wanted to avoid conflict, and because you wanted things to proceed peacefully, but you bottled all of those things up inside. Now, something significant is going to happen. A new law will come into effect, or a specific matter will open up that will bear fruit and bring many blessings for you in the coming years, for up to 7 years from now. And when you look back at the month of June, you'll say to yourself, "From that very day, my luck changed and things finally turned out the exact way I wanted." You will express your deep gratitude, not with loud joy or sorrow, but with a sense of gentleness and peace. Let these doors open for you. It is extremely positive. There is a distinct possibility that support will come to you from someone who possesses great power, or perhaps someone who holds the power of persuasive speech, or even a spiritual teacher. Something transformative is about to enter your life and shake things up significantly, finally providing a clear exit from that dark tunnel you thought would never end, bringing you into a new space of clarity. You no longer know exactly where you're headed, and then suddenly, all the lights will be turned on for you. The very best is in store for you, my dear Taurus. And then Gemini. Gemini enters into your second house. The second house is traditionally the house of money, financial matters, income, blessings, and your personal values, both financially and emotionally. Gemini, after you have endured 7 extremely difficult years, now comes to reward you with complete blessings and total abundance. It's the well-deserved reward for those 7 long years when you truly worked hard and experienced nothing but hardship and discouragement. Now, it comes to brighten your life, to bring true prosperity to your home. There is a strong possibility of selling a property, of receiving money from an unexpected source, of getting a promotion somewhere, or even of unexpected financial luck coming your way without you even anticipating it. This is a very good time to buy gold, a house, property, or land, because everything you buy during this month will bring you tremendous financial growth and lasting stability for your future. You will also feel significantly happier and much more positive about your life, and you will begin to receive unexpected and mysterious messages, all of which are clear signs that you are moving in the right direction. You are being supported. You are being supported by the Creator, and you will be rewarded because of the hardships you endured in previous years. Now is the time to see how the seed you planted has grown into a big tree and is bearing fruit. It is possible that in creative work, if you are involved, your lifestyle, your way of living, you might completely change the unique way you present yourself. You might start your very own professional business. It is entirely possible for you. You might choose to do this alongside someone else. However, it is very important that you take the time to reap the significant rewards and advantages that come from all of the hard work you have put in. This is on the path to the fulfillment of your soul. Embrace all of these changes with open arms and a truly positive, hopeful heart. I am truly wishing the absolute very best for you, my dear Geminis, as you move forward into this next chapter. But for dear Cancers, this significant celestial transit brings the most intense energy and the absolute greatest and most profound effect to those born under the sign of Cancer. Why is that? It is because Jupiter is currently in your house. It is naturally abundant, very comfortable, and it possesses the highest possible energy right there. Venus is the same way. It brings genuine kindness, deep love, and a radiant light to people, a profound sense of emotional awareness. All of these things flourish and grow exceptionally well in the sign of Cancer, so make full use of this energy and warmly welcome it into your life. This is coming directly into your house, my inner self, that part of my soul, the thing I have found myself unable to come to terms with for the past 7 years. Issues that have come up a lot, and none of them have been pleasant. Now, Jupiter and Venus are coming together to provide you with a renewed sense of hope for a much better future, and to elevate and refine your personal values to a much higher level, higher. Think of the things that you didn't value about yourself, or those times you felt deeply hurt, or the love you gave so freely but did not receive in return from others. Now, you're finally getting a response. Right now, your goals for the future are starting to become crystal clear and more defined to you. The things that were unclear, you kept sitting and saying, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know where I want to go or which path to choose. Who should I stay with? Who should I break up with? Which friend is good? Which friend is bad? All of these and those inner conflicts and arguments you've had with yourself. Now it fully blossoms. It bears abundant fruit. You find yourself getting much closer to your own goodness. You take much better care and more attention of your body. The boundaries that you have carefully set, have arisen for you as a result of these psychological troubles. Everything eventually finds a solution. You will find healing if you can, with high positive vibrations, without considering the past, fear, pessimism, or a pleading attitude, but rather approach it with unwavering courage, firmly believing that you deserve these wonderful rewards. Your whole life will change completely and beautifully. There will be so many wonderful opportunities coming your way. In terms of your place of residence, your personal identity, your physical appearance and demeanor, your job, and all your acquaintances and friends, this can affect every single aspect of your existence and bring you back to where you truly and deeply belong, to where you should be happy, earn money, and enjoy life to the fullest. These are all the powerful effects that, if you keep your energy high, will firmly close the door on your past and open a brand new one for your future. This is the essential mindset. I am enough. I have been good. I have given enough of myself. I have given enough love. And now it is finally time to receive love in return. This is the highest energy you can possibly receive during these 12 signs. Go after what your heart truly desires and go after your biggest dreams. If the specific plan you had didn't work out, a much better plan will surely come your way. Wishing the very best for you, dear Cancers. And now, for the Leos. Leos, this significant change affects your 12th house. The 12th house is traditionally the house of prison, the restrictive framework of the home. This prison can be an inner prison, a mental prison, or a prison where you have closed off your heart so you won't get hurt or wounded by others again. It can be a prison of total isolation, a rigid framework in which you have been trapped just like a cage. This energy comes to open the door of that cage for you once and for all. From deep within you, a profound and lasting happiness will emerge, cleansing away the darkness and the heavy shadows of the past, those lingering issues within yourself that you hadn't yet fully resolved or befriended. This powerful energy comes to clean them up and shine a radiant light, to shine light directly into your heart. Feel it. See how your heart, which had felt dead, angry at everyone, and angry at yourself, is now being revived and replaced with the heart you were truly born with, the heart that is truly within you, full of love and light. It will reveal this truth to you and bring it into your daily life. Make the most of it and raise your energy to new heights. If you had a goal you haven't yet achieved, whether it was returning to a previous partner, reconciling with someone, making peace with yourself or with your family, bring all of that back to yourself and use this opportunity to regain your popularity, to find true happiness in your heart again. If certain issues had made you physically ill, solutions will be found so you can feel well again, as if a miracle has happened and your soul is handed the golden key to happiness. It's as if your guardian angels have formed a protective circle around you and want to bring you out of this prison. Allow them to open the doors. Allow yourself to go with the flow of life. Move forward with the energy of this new moon. Let yourself go. Surrender to the universe and say, whatever comes into my life is welcome and cherished. Take a deep breath and embrace this change. You are ready for this new beginning. Trust in the process of your own healing. You are worthy of all the good things coming your way. Believe in yourself and your journey. Even if these things used to bother or trouble me before, or I used to say to myself, I would never do this, now I allow them to enter into my life. All of this will bring into your life light, blessings, and abundance. It will bring happiness and comfort. Pay attention to your inner self and to the meaningful signs that come to you, whether in dreams, in someone's words, or in any friendship you have. Maybe a friend gives you some helpful advice, or an entirely new person enters your life. Allow yourself the space to truly listen to them and finally let go. It is time to close the long chapter of the past. The entire file of your history needs to be closed for good. You are now entering a wonderful period of your life that is very much in perfect harmony with your heart, your unique personality, and all those beautiful inner desires within you. This sacred dance with the universe. Starting from this very day, I am wishing the absolute very best for all of you, dear Leos. But for our dear Virgos, this significant transit is currently happening in your 11th house of community and long-term goals. The 11th house is the house of wishes, hopes, and material resources. It's about reaping the fruits of what you previously planted. In recent years, have you felt an unusual sense of hopelessness and despair? Have very discouraging and difficult things happened in your life? Maybe you have recently withdrawn yourself into isolation. Maybe you have lost all hope, or maybe it is a family issue. Deep-seated emotional issues have affected you so significantly that you might feel as though absolutely nothing can make you truly happy anymore. But throughout this entire week, and especially as I mentioned before, it will reach a peak in mid-June. A major shift is coming to completely change your life. It is finally coming for your long-awaited graduation certificate, reflecting on these past 7 long and difficult years, where I often didn't know what to do and tried my absolute best but saw no real results. It is finally going to reward you, definitely. There will be a major life-changing revolution in your work, no matter where you are currently working. If you possess creative power, especially within this specific job, you will begin to flourish endlessly and reach new heights. You will make endless progress. At work, you'll feel like you're in love with what you do. It's not work. It's not an obligation. Rather, it gives you a kind of energy that makes you wake up in the morning with passion and want to do more. You want to engage in this meaningful work because you see the tangible results of what you're doing, and those around you notice the impact as well. When others see you, it's as if a warm light is shining on your face and body, placing you directly under a bright spotlight. You truly blossom. You were once a tiny bud that just remained closed and unchanged. But now you become an incredibly beautiful rose that will bloom throughout the entire garden. The family issues you had, the emotional problems you faced, the financial difficulties, and the work-related troubles, all of them will be resolved. And the result of this month is whatever you are doing in your life. For your work, for your personal self, for your life, and for your relationships, in the next 35 years, it will only continue to grow along this very specific path. It's possible that you had a relationship with someone with great care and it led to your disappointment. It's possible that your circle of friends has changed, your acquaintances have changed, but all of this has been in line with your spirit, guiding you to this very point, so that you arrive here where from today a new door opens and your life's path changes and you are able to fully embrace and make the most of all this incredible abundance and the many blessings that you may not have truly utilized or even noticed before. May you receive the rewards for your goodness, and I wish the very best for you, my dear ones. But my dear Libras, please prepare yourselves, because this magnificent transit of Venus and Jupiter, which is full of divine blessings, joy, and success, is coming your way soon. Your 10th house is also my own 10th house. How do I present myself to society? What exactly does my professional business card look like? When I introduce myself to others, what kind of image am I projecting? This will help you grow and evolve in that area, the significant house of personal identity and public standing. My inner self, my professional work, my daily job, and my social persona. These are the things that introduce me to society. And this is in a state of significant transformation. Now, if you work for a company, you might find someone in a senior position above you, and there could be some complicated issues within you. That changed, and its energy now reflects more beautifully on the outside. There is a very strong possibility that a highly favorable professional job offer will come up soon. Be sure to proactively take full advantage of all the various opportunities that are coming your way, beginning right now from this very day and continuing steadily almost until the very end of the month. But the most powerful energy reaches its peak between the 9th and 11th of June, and you will be in the perfect position to fully receive it, make good use of it, keep your personal energy high, set aside any feelings of pessimism, don't act with low vibration energy, and close the door forever on the past. Close the file on past pessimism. Try to set aside all those thoughts like this doesn't work anymore, or this is something that will never happen. Instead, approach things with an entirely new and fresh perspective because you are being reborn in your own identity. So start to treat yourself gently, just like a newborn baby. Say to yourself, I have a new birth, I am now optimistic, and everything will work out for me. The things I don't know, the things I don't have, and the things I didn't know what I should have done. All of it has been on hold, but suddenly everything opens up for you, the door opens. But then it takes 7 years for this to reveal itself, for you to see which stream and lifestyle you are heading towards. You need to allow the possibility for the energy of Venus, the feminine energy, to be present within you. There is a lot of it. You yourself are made from a 50-50 combination of feminine and masculine energy, but right now, this feminine energy is present. It helps you to fully integrate and balance this masculine energy within yourself. You will develop a much deeper sense of inner self-confidence. You will cultivate a greater level of self-love and appreciation. And it's quite possible that this may happen through a female teacher, a woman who unexpectedly enters into your daily life, or perhaps through a female spiritual mentor. Open your heart to receive the messages, and when you receive these messages, integrate them into your daily life and remain optimistic. Abundance and blessings are making their way to you, so embrace them. I truly hope that after these past 7 years, which certainly haven't been very easy and have been filled with many difficult ups and downs, that with this current month, this specific week, and especially the 9th day of June, you will finally regain the vibrant vitality you had lost. I want to see a genuine smile return to your face once again, and I wish nothing but the very best for all of you, my dear Libras. But for our dear Scorpios, this transit will affect the 9th house much more, which is the house of your higher beliefs and long journeys. Your personal knowledge, your continuous learning, your long journeys, migration, deep spiritual matters, the books and insightful spiritual podcasts that you listen to and learn from. All of this has caused that previous Scorpio, who for about 7 years struggled to understand exactly what their path was, didn't know where their true strengths lay, was let down in every relationship they entered, and every single friendship they greeted ultimately ended with a goodbye. All the extraordinary powers and hidden potential that remained hidden within you, the ones you didn't allow to come out, now is finally the moment for them to fully blossom and reach their peak. Now is the time for you, after passing through 7 long years of profound and challenging darkness, whether it was a few days before June 9th or a few days after, or even throughout the entire month of June, you will begin to blossom, allowing for you to finally start moving forward. Let your resilient inner child, who has suffered so much and whom you've always told, I can endure, I can endure finally come out. And hear the joyful sound of laughter within yourself, ringing out loudly, whether from deep inside or from the outside. People will see you as a happier Scorpio. It's possible that you might change places. It's possible that your place of residence or your job might change. It's possible that your circle of acquaintances might change. It's possible that a new person may enter your life, or that something might inspire you and make you say, through this path I can achieve happiness. All of this had been closed off. It had been dark. And now you are being given the chance to focus your lens on different places so that you can discover your own unique journey to happiness. I am wishing you the very best for this entire month. Seize every moment and make the most of it. High energy, high vibration, and constant positivity are the keys to your success. Wishing you all the very best on your journey ahead. And now, for my dear Sagittarians, this significant transit of Venus and Jupiter and their celestial dance together is currently happening in your 8th house. The 8th house is the profound house of transformation and rebirth, representing the symbolic death of the old version of me and the powerful birth of a brand new self, of the new me. Have you not really lived for the last 7 long years? Have you been remaining silent, enduring the suffering, and just waiting and dealing with the stress? And now, at this very moment, the time has finally come for you to experience a profound new birth. And this rebirth will manifest itself in your life this week. Its energy will peak around June 9th, and you will undoubtedly feel its powerful presence. But you must completely let go of your heavy past burdens. And with this new energy, raise your own vibration and become perfectly aligned with it, with the universe, which is now at a very high level, joyful and pure. The 8th house is the house of karma, the house where your karmic cycles finally come to an end. It's the house of shared financial assets and resources, assets you share with your life partner, or an unexpected inheritance you receive shared with siblings. It's also a house of deeply personal and complex emotional matters, and there is a strong possibility of receiving some money from these sources. There is a strong possibility that a path will open up from somewhere you weren't expecting, a path that was once firmly closed and you were waiting for. It's a time for finally resolving and settling legal disputes, assets, inheritance, finances, disagreements, and worries about these matters. There is a possibility for spiritual healing, a significant heavy burden that you've always carried with you, a constant "what should I do" that you've always had, or a feeling of guilt, or the sense that doors have been closed. For me, even though I haven't done anything, even though I am actually not at fault in this situation, but you still carry the weight of it yourself, have you ever truly felt deep down that there would finally come a time when the door of liberation and release would open, and you would experience the radiant light of hope and abundance, that blessings would fully enter your life and completely set you free from deep within? Did you ever have to carry that much stress? Even if your voice hasn't fully come out from within yet, this entire process will surely make you a significantly happier person and a much more hopeful person. Start to speak, start to share your deepest beliefs, and let's begin to dance with Venus and Jupiter, who will bring you so much incredible blessing and true abundance. Be successful, be happy, and make the absolute most of this week and this entire month. I wish the very best for you, my dear Sagittarians. And now for our Capricorns. After truly 12 long years of immense effort and constant hardship, you have put all of your incredible energy into improving your life. Now Jupiter and Venus, the magnificent planets of blessing, abundance, love, light, beauty, happiness, and pure joy, are aligning. All of these powerful energies are coming into your 7th house. The The seventh house is the sacred house of your partnerships, including your professional work partnerships, deep emotional bonds, significant financial connections, and all of your personal relationships. It's possible that your work environment will change. It's possible that your workplace will change, or you might get a promotion. In your professional life at work, some very good news or something special that you have always wished for deep in your heart will finally come true during the month of June. Now, it all depends on you. Perhaps you feel like you want a brand new office, or you are seeking a completely new job. Or maybe you want to go back to that significant partner, or find true inner peace, or even start having a much more romantic life. I really want things to get better for me. These are things you've wished for deep down inside, but never said out loud. This month, especially on June 9th, those wishes will blossom. You'll hear the news and doors will open, but it depends on you. Whether you sit pessimistically and say, I'm not going to open this door either because it's just like the past. Or you might say, I've become a completely transformed and new version of myself now, Capricorn. All those misfortunes and that difficult and incredibly bumpy life I used to have, all the ups and downs are finally over. Now, as I walk through this door, I'm entering a garden that's full of blooming flowers, full of ripe fruit, and overflowing with a sense of abundance. My difficult life in the past, whether it was 12 years ago, 7 years ago, or even 38 years ago, is behind me now. This is a very positive quality. It brings you happiness from within. Your inner child has perhaps never truly experienced the joy of laughing from the very depths of the heart. And now that you feel completely fulfilled, you feel strong, and you feel as if you are a person of great significance and value. Finally, the music has perfectly prepared the grand stage for you, and you have truly been seen. Make the absolute most of this wonderful opportunity. A long-standing conflict you may have had with a sibling or someone else will be brought to a conclusion in a peaceful and harmonious manner. Take some time to sit down and have a serious conversation, especially if there has been a specific problem that has been deeply troubling or bothering you during the whole course of the past 7 months. Now, I want you to take a deep breath and put all these misunderstandings completely aside. It is time to create a very positive and truly meaningful and blessed relationship for yourself by mindfully connecting with this person, this company, or this specific situation. Starting right now, you deserve to completely cleanse your entire life, once and for all, of the heavy burdens of the past and all of its lingering pains that once held you back. Everything is over and done with. Its file is closed. Now is the perfect time for peace, deep tranquility, love, light, and conscious awareness for you. It is the time for you to make the most of your life. This is the time to see the results of the hard work you have done and the responsibilities you have taken on, and to be truly happy and fulfilled from within. And this positive way of living will continue to grow and steadily increase in you over the next 7 years. You will experience the taste of life in a way completely different from before. Your self-confidence will increase and more peace will come into your life. You will handle all your responsibilities with a deep sense of love and completely without any anger. And in this way, you will surely bring wonderful blessings into your life. The very best should happen for you, my dear Capricorns, and also for all of us fellow Aquarians. For Aquarians, this significant Jupiter transit and the beautiful presence of Venus are two powerful planets full of immense blessings, pure joy, and incredible good fortune. Regardless of how much I might say, it's simply not enough to describe these two planets that are absolutely wonderful and lovable. And every bit of the joy and happiness in our lives comes through these two planets in the 6th house. It comes to your personal house of daily routines, the domain of your pets, the sphere of your various busy matters, the house of your mental well-being, the house of your physical health, and those daily nerve-wracking tasks where you have a long list every single day and you don't quite know what to do. And then at the very end of the night, You see that you haven't managed to get through many of them, goals that were clearly in your mind, but you simply didn't have the chance to fully accomplish. A lifestyle that you have always deeply desired would be calm, so you could focus on your own work and achieve your own independence. But all the other unforeseen external complications have occupied your daily life so much that you haven't been able to reach within yourself, to your goals, to your own dreams. Right now is the special time, specifically from June 9th through June 11th, when this truly strange vibration, this infinitely productive and powerful vibration, is fully present and active in our world. It comes beautifully. It comes to remove all of these things out of your life and bring a sense of good order to your life. It comes to give you a deep sense of peace, to place something meaningful in your heart and a sense of security for the future ahead. It lights up something so that every morning you wake up feeling truly excited because of what has happened. And this event either happens on its own. In this month, either the message comes or an unexpected way, a clear sign from someone, or a helpful suggestion from someone comes along that opens up this new path for you. But on your part, you really need to show your readiness. Don't be pessimistic, and try not to be so stubborn. It is important that you do not live in the past. Rather, if you have a disagreement with someone, especially with former financial or emotional partners, you should take the time to sit down and talk with them. Sit down and have a calm, peaceful, and honest conversation together. These are the things I want. These are my wishes. I want a peaceful life where I can also pursue my goals. Take a moment to clarify these important matters for yourself and for others, and make sure you capitalize on all of this month's vibrant and positive energy. If during this month you truly create what you want and what you deeply wish for, then this month will become the solid foundation, the very first brick you lay for the grand palace of your next 38 years. Please make the absolute most of it. And I wish the very best for you, my dear ones, and for all of us, the last sign of the Zodiac, my precious and beloved Pisces. This Venus and Jupiter transit is currently taking place in your 5th house. It is undoubtedly one of the most auspicious and beneficial planetary alignments that you will have experienced in your entire life over the past 7 years. It truly feels like coming home. It's the house of hope, the house of joy, the house of ideas, the house of wishes, the house of pleasure, the house of children, the house of fertility. Pregnancy through a new personality. It could be either myself or truly pregnancy through a child, or attaining a sense of success through children. If you have children, take a look to see if there is something specific about your own kids. Something will happen that will make you infinitely happy. A kind of peace and comfort will come into your life that you haven't had in the past 7 years. It will put an end to the worries of the past 7 years. You will soon receive some positive news, and something wonderful will happen that will bring joy and peace into your life, finally putting the past behind you. Close the chapter and finish it. You have entered a beautiful and transformative new chapter of your life. You are entering a truly magnificent period that is filled with pure joy, countless blessings, and an overflowing sense of abundance. No more worries about financial issues, money, conflicts, or relationships with others. You have none of those things anymore. This entire month of June is filled with great excitement for you. It is actively building your brand new future. It is an incredibly and infinitely blessed experience for you. You find yourself constantly at joyous celebrations, beautiful weddings, and lively parties. You feel as if a profound joy is radiating from within you, coming from deep inside, and every single one of the lights is shining brightly upon your face. And you are getting noticed. You are being deeply respected. You are being truly loved, something that you have always wished for. You will successfully achieve it, and this June will lay the foundation for your future for the next 7 years in an incredible way. That is, when you look back at a day like this, at a week like this, 7 years from now, at a month like this, June 2026 will be marked in your life. It will be recorded. Starting from this very moment in time, my life changed completely. From here, the internal struggles and personal challenges I once faced disappeared entirely, and I entered a beautiful rose garden overflowing with divine blessings, joy, and profound peace. One of your deepest wishes will finally come true. Prepare yourself to receive these important messages. News will come to you through your close acquaintances, or even complete strangers, new people entering your life. If you are in a gathering and hear something, know that it is truly meant for you. This is a very clear and heartfelt message, the most sincere and warmest wishes for you, dear Pisces. I entrust all of you to God or to myself, and I wish that this month of June will be truly wonderful and unforgettable for all of you, so that you never forget for the rest of your entire life that something incredibly beautiful and transformative changed in your life. May all your hearts remain open and full of light.